Well, I'll tell you something I haven't told everyone.
Yay!
Yes. Castiel is really a unicorn. I come back in a flashback first in a second. So, there.
How far will that flashback?
That will flash back to Purgatory. It's actually hard for me to answer the question because I don't quite know where in the chronology. Like they've chopped up the chronology of the Purgatory timeline, so we're just getting little flashes. So there's a couple of different. That episode has a couple of different points in time in Purgatory, but yes, it's Dean, myself, and a third important character. There you go. That's 2 jewels. You will get nothing else useful from me.
Not even if Cass has been righted of mind, like, is he now pretty much sane again?
Yeah, I'm not quite certain actually, but I do think that the strain of Purgatory is quite stressful for him, and I think that the strain of that environment sort of forces him to be more in survival mode, which maybe forces him to be
old Cass,
saner.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about getting killed off, not getting killed off so many times? Is that do they say, you know, we're gonna kill you but not kill you, so that you don't have to call your agent and say, I need to get a new job?
How do I feel about it? Not great. I mean, it's nice to know, oh, I've got a job all year, and I don't have to worry about that. But at the same time, it's actually this sort of breaking up of my role on the show is coming at a good time, you know, having a new baby and stuff like that. It's actually been nice to have a stretch of time to be able to spend with the little one. And it's, I think they have a sort of funny problem with Cass because Cass is, you know, Sam and Dean's ally who has these really, at times almost omnipotent, you know, powers, who can, if he's really their ally, can solve their problems with a snap of his fingers. And so the writers kind of have this chronic problem of trying to figure out how to disable him somehow. And they make him crazy, or they'll make him evil, or they'll make him preoccupied with some other task. But they're all things that are sort of trying to deflect away from that superpower ally thing that makes it a less interesting story, because you don't want your heroes to be snapping their fingers and having a really easy time solving their problems. So I think that part of like killing Cass and having him dead or stuck in purgatory or things like that for stretches is partly probably a way of dealing with that problem too. It's not really an answer to your question, but there you go. It was a good one.
Was the fan reaction to Cass's death and rebirth something you were expecting?
I don't know, what was the fan reaction?
Very hated towards Cass, you know, dying and then...
I think that, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't really see that reaction myself that much because I don't know quite where to look for that. But I think that they do also, I think that there's part of the reason that Cass is still around is probably because the fans, some fans anyway, seem to like him. So I think that they're trying to find ways to
do you feel it's a natural story arc for his character? Like, do you feel like satisfied with where Cass is going?
Yeah, from what I know, yeah.
But getting to leave the show, you did join another show on the same network. Is that like a nice break for you? Or do you try different shows?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Although I like playing Cass. I mean, it's fun. And Cass, you sort of get breaks from playing Cass while playing Cass because he gets to be so many different versions of Cass. So I have definitely not gotten bored with Supernatural.
So what versions?